Hello and welcome to our first ever cat treat taste testing. The lovely people at Vitakraft sent us a big old box of cat treats, and we are going to put them to the test. Here are our judges. First, we've got Dave, who is extremely food motivated, will eat most things, and is really just happy to be here. His mom, Natia, has a slightly more refined palate. She's definitely more discerning than Dave, but still likes most of the cat treats that we've tried. The toughest judge of all is Gandalf. She is not very food motivated and rarely, if ever, actually gets excited about treats. Gandalf is a tough nut to crack, but we'll see if Vitakraft can change that. Now, we've never tried anything from this company before, so we're all going in blind. We've got two different types of treats in two different flavors each. First up, we've got Meaty Morsels, which come in chicken recipe with pumpkin, and also in chicken recipe with salmon. And then we've also got Lick and Lap snacks in both salmon flavor and chicken flavor. We also have a cloche, which is arguably the most important part. All right, let's get set up. So we're going to start with the Meaty Morsels and see which flavor the cats gravitate to. They won't know which is which ahead of time because they can't read. Placement is very important. We've got the chicken with pumpkin on the left and the chicken with salmon on the right. On goes the cloche, and we've got Dave up first. Dave has just woken up from a nap, and as per usual, he is confused. He smells something good but can't identify where it's coming from. Finally, Dave course corrects. He grabs the chicken with pumpkin and runs off with it. Jackson's going after him to make sure he did in fact eat it, and it turns out he did. Having already consumed one of the treats, Dave comes back for more. He's back for the chicken with salmon, and he eats it. What a guy. Both of these flavors seem to be good in Dave's book. He may have a slight preference for the pumpkin, or he may have just seen that one first. Who knows? Next up, we've got Natia. She just dives right in, no hesitation, one after the next, and immediately asks for more. It seems like she did not even chew the treats, but she has had lots of practice swallowing gecko's whole from her time in Costa Rica, so I expect that probably came in quite useful here. Looks like as far as the meaty morsels go, we've got full marks from Natia. Last up, we've got Gandalf, and as previously mentioned, she's going to be the toughest to impress. And as you can see, Gandalf is taking her time. She's smelling each one in turn, really weighing her options. She ultimately decides to go with the chicken and salmon. And she eats all of it. Okay, that's a good sign. I'm a little bit impressed. Looks like she's not quite as interested in the chicken and pumpkin, but to each their own. All right, so Meaty Morsels, positive reviews across the board. This is looking good. Next up, we've got the Lick and Lap snack. Now, as far as I'm concerned, these are basically Go-Gurt for cats. Go-Gurt was an extremely important part of my generation's zeitgeist, so I have high hopes for these. According to the package, you can feed this to your cats straight out of the tube, or maybe put it onto their food if you want to. We're just gonna do a little free-for-all type situation with this one, but of course, we will still use the all-important cloche. Chicken's going on the left, salmon is on the right, all the cats are being released at once. And wow, they are big fans of these ones. Oh my goodness, that is a clean plate. Does not appear to be any massive preference for one over the other. In terms of flavor, they just seem very, very thrilled about this in general. And of course, we have to try it Go-Gurt style. This is even more thrilling. Gandalf is absolutely out of her mind about this. I have never seen her this excited about a cat treat. This is actually really exciting though, because as I said, Gandalf is not very food motivated. So if we're trying to do training with her or whatnot, treats haven't historically been the best motivation, but I think that might change with these, what are they called? With these Lick and Lap snacks. So hugely positive reviews for both of these two varieties. I think the ultimate winner would probably be the Lick and Lap snacks, but clearly all were hits with these three. So that's a win in my book. Overall thoughts, this has been a great first impression of Vitakraft for us. I will definitely have to be keeping these on hand at all times. Stay tuned for more food reviews and let me know if there's anything in particular you guys want us to try next.